What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video your girl is here to bring you another video in my indie week. Today I am bringing you guys day 5. I just had to count all the palettes. I'm bringing you guys day 5, and today I'm going to be playing with my Pat McGrath Divine Rose 2. So this is the more vivid rosy color scheme, and I mean, you guys have seen it in these last 2 months or so. Pink purple combination, that's my thing. So I went ahead and picked this baby up during Black Friday, where you got a pretty wicked deal. I think I got like 30% off of all the things that I picked up from Pat McGrath, and you know, that's good. So I'm happy. I've already tried, I didn't talk about it today, but I have already tried this lip gloss multiple times. This is the lip gloss in Flesh 4. It's pretty much a nudie brown. I love it. I will think I might actually go ahead and get the brown lipstick from Pat McGrath in this shade, because I really do enjoy it, if there is one in that shade. I don't really know. I have Divine Brown, but who really knows about these things? Anyways, this is the eye look that I did. I'm really enjoying it. It's kind of a soft, feminine type situation going on, you know, with my hoodie, because that's just how I roll. And I'm probably blending in with my background. Fun. But if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this eye look and hearing how I feel about this palette, let's get into it.
Santa Claus is a black man. Santa Claus is a black man, and he's handsome like my daddy too. Santa Claus is a black man. Santa Claus is a black man, and I found out. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh child, if you are a creator, you know that about halfway through the month of December, everybody hits a wall. Your girl has hit a wall, okay? I have not recorded in like 2 days. So I'm pushing myself, I'll finesse the rest of my look and everything later. But like I said in the intro, I'm playing with my Pat McGrath Mothership Divine Rose 2 palette. So this is the more vivid of the 2 palettes. And first what I want to do is go ahead and go into this like mauve-y peachy shade right here, and this is going to go in my crease transition. This is just going to go all types everywhere. I'm using a real nice fluffy brush. Now we're just going to do the exact same thing on the other eye. Okay, so I pretty much just set my eye. I do like this shade. I like Pat McGrath's formula. I have used her formula before, so this is not a first impressions on the formula. It's just a, I guess, first impression on this particular palette. Next, what I want to do is actually take a tighter but still fluffy brush, and I want to go into this shade. It's like it's a bright pink, but I feel like this is one of her like satiny shades where I could actually blend this in my crease, so I'm gonna actually do that. And what I'm gonna do is just try and focus this shade on the outer area. Okay, so just seeing the shade, there's definitely a good amount of sheen. So if you're recreating this look, do keep that in mind. But I've already started, so we're just gonna keep going with it and just see what comes of this look. Just slowly build it up, blend it out, blend it over. Okay, and then we're just gonna blend that out just a little bit. I like what it did before by itself, but you know, sometimes you just want to do a little extra, just a wee bit extra. So I'm liking that. I am. Now what I'm gonna do is take the actual matte purple and put this on my outer V and just deepen out what I just did. So just first impressions, like while I'm playing with this palette, I will say that there are only 2 true matte shades, which I'm not overly happy with. I'm not overly mad, just because like I just did, I feel like I can use her like satiny shades in the crease and it'll still work. But at the same time, I would love for there to be more true mattes in her palettes. Just like she did that all shimmer palette. I just find her mattes beautiful, really nice and blendable, and even like the satin like I just did, like it's just a really nice blendable formula overall. And I just think that it would be nice if she provided more mattes, but that's just a personal preference and like opinion. So yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna work on deepening out this eye as well. With this purple, the way I'm deepening it out today, I'm really just focusing on under my crease and right in my crease. I'm trying not to bring the shade too much above my crease where I actually have the pink. I want the pink to be the only real color that you can see above my crease. I want this purple to kind of define my crease, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. Okay. Oops, can we not almost lose the brush while it's in your hand? Okay, now what I'm going to do is just go back in with that brush that had the pink, and we're just going to blend just a little bit. I just like to go back and forth just to make sure. I like to go back and forth just to make sure everything is going according to your girl's plan. And I think it is. I think it is. I just need to bring this in a little bit. Really happy with this. Can you guys see? Should I have zoomed in closer? Probably. Let's see if I can do that now. Nope. That's as close as your girl can get. My bad. It's okay. It's okay. We don't have too much more, so even though we're not too close today, I could scoot in closer, but things just ain't working that way. Okay, maybe I should scoot in closer. Okay, I just scooted in just a wee bit closer. Now let me change my focus. Okay, so my outer V area is good to go. I do want to fix this eye just a little bit. I'm trying to kind of focus on making sure that on my outer edges, the outer edges are always kind of pushing up. I find that if you get them to push up, then your eye gets lifted to an extent. You know, it's not going to be like an actual eye lift, but you know, it gets lifted. And so I'm just trying to make sure that I remember to do that in my own way. Okay, I think for I'm done this time. What I'm gonna do is hop off camera really quickly, do my NYX glitter glue, and then I'll be right back. So, like I said, this palette is majority shimmers, and yes, we have this duochrome, but I feel like everybody used that duochrome, and for some reason this like orangey shade is calling to me, so I'm gonna go into her. We're just gonna go in to this shade, and we're gonna see what she looks like. Okay, so I think I did myself a disservice in using this Pat McGrath palette. Can you guys see? Sorry. I think I just did myself a disservice in using this Pat McGrath palette after using all of those indie brand palettes, because I just tend to like indie brand metallics a lot more, but Pat's shimmer and metallic formula it's a different purpose. I'll explain that a little bit more after my look, but yeah, her metallics and like her shimmers aren't gonna be those like wet foiled. That's not how her product is formulated to be, and in my opinion pretty much never is. I don't, to my recollection and off the top of my head, I don't have a metallic from her that is straight up like it's melted. Like, that's just not what she does, you know? And not every brand has to have like mouth-watering metallics. That's just, be great, do what you do, but that is definitely something to keep in mind if you've never had a Pat McGrath before. Okay, yeah, I like this. I like this color scheme and this eye look a whole diggity lot. Okay, so inner corner today, should I put the multi-chrome? No, I'm gonna go for this light, that light like champagne-y color, and that's gonna be my inner corner today. Okay, really like that. Like how everything is lifted and up. Because of that, I don't think I'm gonna do anything on my lower lash line. I think I'm gonna leave my lower lash line completely blank. I probably put something in my waterline, but I like how everything is just lifted. I also might throw on a wing. I haven't thrown a wing on in a minute, a hot doggity minute, but what I'm gonna do is hop off camera, finish up the rest of my face, and then I'll be back to show you guys the finished look. Alrighty guys, so this is the finished look. Please no judgment if my wings were crooked. I haven't done a wing in months, but I took my time. I brought my mirror close, so I'm hoping it came out well. Either way, let's talk about this palette. Now, this is not my first Pat McGrath palette. This is my second mothership, and I have one, I have two smaller palettes. I have one 6-pan and another quad. So I have tried all of her sizes except for her singles, but like her singles are basically these, so I'm not gonna do that to myself, but I'm slowly becoming a Pat McGrath stan. I can't help it. Anyways, let's talk about these shades, okay? So like I said, there's only two mattes. I used both of the mattes in my look today. I think they both work beautifully. This lighter pinky peachy one is definitely going to be a transition color, and that's pretty much it for anybody my complexion. So if you are my complexion or darker, don't expect to get much out of this. You could also use it as a blush. One thing I will say is I have used one of my Pat McGrath mothership palettes before as cheek products. Loved it, which is another reason why your girl allowed herself to get this, because I know I'll dual enroll this as a blush and highlighter palette, and then also as an eyeshadow palette. Okay, this purple. I really like how deep it is. I like that this gives me depth, and it's enough depth for me that I'm not really bugging. I'm not bugging at all. This really interesting like satiny shade right here, I like it. I like that I was able to blend it into my crease. For me, I don't find that blending a lot of like super metallic, super foiled shadows. I don't really like that look, but I like that this gave off a little bit of the sheen or satiny finish, so it looks alive. My crease looks alive. It doesn't look dead like a matte kind of does. A little harsh, but you get what I'm saying. I used 2 other shades, and these were kind of more of her like special shades. I will say I don't feel like these special shades are really special. I find that my other palette, I really did enjoy that special shade, but my other palette was from her very first launch, so she may have changed her special shade formula, or I mean, it's been a little bit of a while, to be honest, that I've put the special shades on my actual eyes. Lately I've been using those special shades as highlighters, and I've been loving it. Overall, not mad at all that I have this in my collection at all. I probably won't do a multi-look video with this, just because I don't feel like a lot of my Pat McGrath videos do well, and I don't think you guys will genuinely be interested. I find that you guys are really interested in the indie brands that I pick up, not necessarily Pat McGrath. There are a lot of people my complexion on this platform that buy Pat McGrath and show you Pat McGrath. So I'm happy I did this tutorial. I'm happy I did this look overall, but yeah, I'm probably not gonna get back into this, but I really just want to this is the multi-chrome. It's a green gold pink. Oh, but this is smooth, daddy smooth. Oh yeah, I know, I can see that you guys can see it. This is smooth. Okay, Pat, you might need to bring out some more multi-chromes. Ooh, I'm glad I only picked this up and I'm just now trying it, because if I had tried this when she was still having a sale, there might be a problem. But yeah, this is beautiful. Anyways, I really like how the shimmer blended up into my crease though. I like that I was able to blend it and not have it too harsh, but it's also not too overpowering, so it really works with this makeup look. But yeah, I like this look. If you're wondering anything on my eyes, there's only one non-normal thing that I've been wearing typically or lately that is on my face, and it is a cream blush, and I'm using the Rare Beauty cream blush in Love. So I'll be talking about that. I still haven't done my like November haul, but that's just because I'm waiting for like the last couple of items to come in, but I don't know when they're gonna come in, because I did buy 1 or 2 things from out of the country. So we'll see. But yeah, let me stop rambling. This is not why we're here. We're here to talk about that palette. I'm done talking about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, y'all, black lives do matter. Please remember to wear a mask and stay safe, and I would love it if you guys would like and subscribe to this video. I will be having one more video tomorrow. I lied yesterday saying that this was the last video. Yeah, it's not. I have one more video coming tomorrow for this indie week, and then we'll be going into my must-have, must-gag on Sunday. So I will see you guys tomorrow.